Hi guys. So I am really sick, and if it wasn't for antibiotics, like before antibiotics, people could die from like infections, and I've had so many infections lately, and oh my gosh, it's crazy. I guess in the olden days I would be dead already. I have another sinus infection. I get them a lot, and they're very, very annoying. And I should have known something when my glands got all swollen and hard, that my body is fighting an infection, which I did know, but I didn't know that it was going to turn into a sinus infection. But of course it did. And so now I look really crappity, and I'm like, I need to go to the doctors, but my doctor said she would charge me $60 because right now I don't have insurance right now. I'm getting insurance, but I haven't gotten it yet, and I had it, so I like this doctor. She said she would charge me $60, which isn't bad. So I'm going to call her in a little bit so I can come in and get some antibiotics, because I have some leftover antibiotics that are amoxicillin 825. I didn't know there were that much. That's like a high amount. I took one yesterday and I started to feel better. And then I should have taken one like 12 hours later. But this really horrible thing happened to me. Okay. I live in an apartment building. And when you live in this freaking apartment building, there's freaking mice. Because it's disgusting. I don't know, everybody must live like a pig, but no matter how hard I keep my apartment clean, I find the often roach. And I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but this is a fact of living in the freaking ghetto, I guess. So, there's the occasional roach, even though I bombed the place twice before I moved back in. One for roaches and ants, and one for bed bugs, because there was a bed bug scare. And my kid got all eaten up the first night, and I was like, what the heck? We didn't have any bed bugs, so I bombed the place again. So, occasionally I will find a roach, and I will hit it. I don't like roaches, they scare me, but what scares me even more is a mouse. Oh my gosh. One winter, I killed, 12 mice by putting these sticky pads, and of course they kept falling into it because they can't get out of it, and I ended up feeling really bad because a couple of them were babies, and I don't know, baby anything, I just feel so bad, but I did kill baby mice. Look, go outside, I won't bother you, but when you're inside my territory, my house, where I walk barefoot, where I keep everything clean, where I eat, where I live, where I sleep, no, there's no bugs or rodents allowed. And that's how I feel. Don't intrude on my territory or I will kill you. Oh my gosh. So last night, it was like 11 o'clock. I went to the sink. It was dark. I had the lights off. I went to the sink to wash my cup that I was drinking. Oh my gosh. And I see my sponge. So I go to pick up my sponge, and then it moves. Then I'm like, what the f***? So I didn't know what to do. I took the water and I sprayed it, tried to spray it like that. I don't know what I was doing, but it was moving, and I was trying to drown it, and it was moving, and oh my gosh, it was so scary. I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I'm getting out of here. I'm not living here with the mice. No, I'm not. I can't live here with the mice. So, she's like, I know. I don't like mice either. I'm sorry. come now if you want. But the kids were asleep, and I was like, I can't come now, they're sleeping. So I just put the carpet, shut my door, locked it, because all of us sleep in the back room. Even though my little boy has his own room, he chooses to sleep with us, which is fine because I love him so much. So we all sleep in the back room, and I shut it and put this carpet under the door so they wouldn't come in. So in the morning, I go. I'm like, Cameron, come with me, please. I tell him what happened. I'm like, come, you have to tell me if there's a mouse, a dead mouse in the sink. He's like, no. I'm like, yes, please, I'm scared. So he put his man pants on, thank God. And he came in the kitchen. He was like, looking. No, I don't see anything. So I go over there, and I see the sponge was there. And I'm like, could it be that the sponge was there and the water was moving in? It looked like it was moving a mouse, but it was really the sponge because it's a sponge with a handle on it. And then there's a dark blue part of the handle, and the handle's clear, and then the sponge is over here. So the handle could have been going like this, and the water was hitting it, could have been moving, and in the darkness, I could have thought it was a mouse. I'm hoping that that's what it could be. Because if that's what it is, then thank God, you know? Thank God I don't have a mouse. I don't see little poo-poos anywhere, which when you have mice, you see these little poopies. Knock on wood, I don't see little poopies anywhere. When they came before, they've never come up. They've always been down on the ground in the kitchen. And that's where they would get stuck. So I'm hoping to God that it was really the sponge that was moving and doing all that stuff. Oh, gosh, I hope. Okay, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No, I'm just kidding. That's my story, and I hope you guys are okay. I have a haircutting video that I am editing, and I've been editing for like a week now, but I stopped for these past couple days because I couldn't even get out of bed. Oh my gosh, but thank God for antibiotics. They are miracle workers. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys are doing well, going back to school and everything, and thanks for watching, guys. Hey, do me a favor, before I go out of business, go shop at my website, please. I'm begging of you. Don't you want some makeup or some hair products or flat irons or anything? Do it now, please. I beg of you. Alright, talk to you guys later.